Hi, everybody. I'm Desmond. Today's topic is we talk about on data knowledge management (DKM) ecosystem with Sumsub for the webinar. So I'm from the solution department for the digital advisor. So I wish I can be explain more about Sumsub for your knowledge. Okay. Okay, today agenda is talk about DKM Eco company profile first. Then second agenda is about demo scenario one, talk about onboarding for the PEP. So what we know is PEP is the political exposure. Yeah, then the third one is demo scenario two, is talk about the money mule. It's like the money where they identify the person is a suspect person, how they want to do the transfer. Okay, so for the third scenario, we talk about the suspicious transaction report. Because of the rules and regulation, a lot of bank industry, a lot of gaming industry, a lot of broker firm that need to be submit this kind of suspicious transaction report to the government body, or some compliance body. So the third one we'll talk about the demo scenario is on the travel rules. Travel rules is applied to all the VASP, we call it a virtual asset service provider. So this kind of travel rules, how they determine the sending party, where they're coming from, and receiving party, where they're coming from. Then the last one is the Q&A question. I talk about DKM Eco. DKM Eco, actually, we are implement a cut of technology solution to assist the enterprise to establish their global marketing footprint. So we are elaborate for all specialization for the experience in terms of technology. So we help you, the business, to really through the process and global integration by all the international explosion. So we can take a look how many cities have been covered. We have covered more than 20. So our APEC site, we have like Singapore, Manila, KL, and all. Then after that, we also have EMA. So EMA site like Dumpling, London. So after that, we also have San Francisco. So our slogan is, because we know every people, they have the data. So data people, they need to be patient on the knowledge. So it's like all the people, they understand about the AI, they understand about data, everything, they have the patience to really learn. So that's why we come up with a company to really help this city to grow. We would like to have all the fans that really follow up with us. So we are starting to establish the company in 2012. So DKM stands for Data Knowledge Management. So we have our ecosystem. So we have our technical staff, all the experienced people, across 35 industry experience. So at this moment, we have more than 200 technical staff. So each of them, they know about a different knowledge in terms of AI, in terms of data, across all the tools. So this one is DKM. Yep. So what Sumsub is doing is like Sumsub is a platform and capability really help the bank industry, really help the gaming industry, really help all the broker firm, especially nowadays in Hong Kong, we have a stable coin. So all the VASP, we call it a virtual asset player, they're able to use Sumsub to really to do all the compliances with all their needs. So today's scenario, we will talk about, first scenario is talking about how the KYC onboarding, so they're doing for the enhancement due diligence. So second, we talk about is, let's say, some of the people, they really have suspicious transaction, how the system they will be understanding what's the rules be checking. Then third, what we talk about on the suspicious transaction, how you need to be set up the rules, how you need to be taking care, and how you need to do report back to your compliance officer, how the compliance officer need to be using that to report to your so-called maybe it's banking. Really, they need to be report back into the central bank. So this kind of control. Then finally, is talk about the travel rules is used for a lot of banking industry, which has industry, how they are benefiting on that. Okay, let us take a look for first scenario. So from this first scenario, we talk about this person, they need to be onboarding. So this person might be suspect in the political issue. So maybe he's a political exposure. So that is the things we call it PP. Okay, we take a look. So now currently it's like, the traditional banking itself, what they did is like, they need to get your information. They ask you go for the teller. After that, they get all your ID. They get all your bank statement. They get all your so-called mailing address document. Then they need to be passed to the teller. Then after that, teller need to be key in all the information inside their system. Then after that, pass their supervisor. Then after that, back to the MB, back to the compliance officer, back to all the person that need to be verified. Now currently it's like we all use digital transformation. So by right, the end user itself, they can really enjoy the customer experience. They just upload their own information by using the apps. So this app can be deployed on your application. Maybe you are the gaming industry, you are the VASP industry. So you have your own apps really built on it. So this one is direct integration, this interface on your app itself. So we take a look how it's processed. So now currently it's very straightforward. They're just asking you to really scan your ID, front ID, and scan your back ID. Then after that, they'll process the information. So after they detected, you might be a PEP person. So they come up with the enhancement questionnaire. So we are no understand about the questionnaire. Actually, you have a basic questionnaire. We call it a simple questionnaire, SDD. Then we have the customer due diligence questionnaire. So you have a CDD. So now currently we have another one because it's like banking. They have another rules and regulation you need to be fulfilled for the enhancement questionnaire. So we can copy depend on a different country, they have different bank rules and regulation for the enhancement EDD. So from the EDD itself, you can download from the standard. Then after that, from here, you might have your own compliance officer. They have put in another type of questionnaire. So on this one, you can be edit all the questionnaire. Maybe like one page, you put 5 questionnaire. They have page 1, page 2, then another page, they have another 5 questionnaire. So this one is like a really can be done in the system. So you also can configuration for the question. You also can configuration of the answer that need to be select. Take a look how it's doing. So he select the answer. Like he can select, okay, I'm employed. Then after that, my source of fund, or where is it? Is come from saving. So after that, how much I want to deposit for investment. So now currently he selected is more than 500K. So after that, from here, he need to be upload the source of fund. So system is uploading for the source of fund. Then on the system itself, they're not asking him to really key in for the source of fund. But system is more than intelligent to check what's the source of fund. Then after that, compare for his investment. So at this moment, it's unfortunately for the system we have been set, depend on the setting we set. So from the system we have set like this source of fund actually is like less than some 80%. So we are not let him automatically pass through. So what he did is like he need to be called customer service. So customer service will log a case. Then after that, really ask for admin to really help to check for the information. So now currently we go back to the back end. Then we see what is the admin at the back end. So how he did it. So on the admin itself, it's like he will check, okay, this one is the application. Now currently we need to take a look from the overview, what is going on. So because the customer service told me, okay, this one. So after that, I see, oh, actually he's running on the workflow. The workflow is very small, but the admin, he can really zoom inside and see, okay, I want to enlarge. Okay, I can enlarge, see all the condition. So I can see all the condition over here is like, okay, first condition, I need to check AML, anti-money laundering. So on this one is like, okay, PEP and section. So on this one, after that, second step is doing for the questionnaire. So I can really see through after zoom in and see all the condition, how it's going on, what's happening. So I need to be reply and put in the notes and tell my customer service what's going on. After checking here, then after that, I see what's the risk overview. From the onboarding, actually, he get a good score. Maybe he just provide a right email, can be identified, right, I mean, it's identify email, also identify maybe a ID. But the thing is, like currently, is I raise out the label for he's using VPN connection. So he's like, he currently, his ID is on Hong Kong, but he are connected a VPN, go to German, use a German network to come back to submit all this information. Then after that, we also explore for the risk, maybe it's a PEP. So we take a look, what is going on, then what we want to keep track. On here, on the single platform itself, we can see overview, we can see verification, we can see transaction, we can see all the action, payment, and case. So it's like this one customer case. So we are keeping with the tab together, then we see all the information and all the action we can check. So that admin, they no need to open 3 more screen. Then after that, open a lot of pop-up window and check all the things. It's very user-friendly for the admin to get all the information. Yep, we see all the transaction. Onboarding score is assessment. Yep, got it. Then after that, we're going down to really have a look. Risk label, just how we say on the overview. Then after that, on the verification itself, they also highlight. From here, we also identify, okay, this one is the main problem from the EDD. Okay, we can verify the condition. So now currently we are verified on the condition itself. Okay, this one is like what we getting. Now currently for his document upload, we realize his income is 29K. But he's applied more than 500K. So that is the not match information. Okay, for this condition, you also can be determine different flow, different person, different source of income. Maybe he's come from investment. So all the documentation you can be set. Maybe it's like this one, below 80% I can pass, below 60% I can pass. So this one is like they need to be matched more than 100% they can pass. So this is the setting we can do it. Yep. So we take a look from this. Yep. Yeah, this one is the AML screen. Yep, we continue to see what is the information we need to be getting. So what's the information we need to be getting is like we need to be give the internet company, they know about the instruction, like what is the information we need to be passing through because of the rejected. First of all, internal note is telling, okay, the document is not matched and we are providing information. Then secondly, is like what you need to tell the customer service, what they need to do is like, please check the resubmit document and match with the information you provided. Okay. Yep. On here, we are seeing very clear, this is a big information, is consistency for the request data. So we take a look from this one. This one is the chart. We can see if let's say same identify or same, we can see here, fingerprint, IP, and cookies. So if let's say they have the same IP, same cookies on the same fingerprint, so this kind of same one, how many devices they have? They have 17 on the apply. Is it a real person? Then after that, last time have approved for first one, then reject for 2. So now currently we can see all the network, how it's going on. So later on, I will tell about more on the network chart itself, how this chart is using. Yep. So this one is the second scenario to talk about the money mule. Okay, so what is money mule? Is like suddenly the money, some people, they want to transfer the money to another person. Yep, we see on the applications case itself. Okay, we see one network ID case from here. So it's like have this a lot of country same one. So after that, we take a look from here. What is going on? Okay, so this one is like we talk about the chart. So we can have the live divisor. What is the live divisor? Is like you have your streaming, your surface streaming. After that, you have your IP configuration. Then you have your fingerprint identify. So all this identify, this person, he have more than 65 applications. Is it real or not real? So we don't know. But we see on the chart itself what is happening and what is the nodes. So the nearest 2 nodes is considered together. It's like they're using most likely a similar. Yep. So from here is like we talk about this one is so-called is like suspect they are stealing other information and really do all the transaction. So we can see on the chart itself is like, wow, a lot of nodes. So each of the nodes we also can click inside and see what is the action they have been done. Okay, so from here is like we have clear identify this same person. He crossed a lot of country. So later on we can see on the map itself. Yeah, they are using a German, Philippines, and Singapore. They cross 3 countries. Yep. So now currently it's like scenario 3 is talk about suspicious transaction report, because a lot of people is really doing for the suspicious transaction report. They need to submit to their government, submit to the compliance team. Yep. So we take a look. Suspicion transaction report. So what it did is like, on the admin itself is like, not the admin, in the system configuration itself, they're based on your scenario. So the configuration on the rules manager, okay? On the rules manager itself, we can install for the rules. So you can pick up from the rules library. So you install for the rules. So a lot of general rules, a lot of based on country rules, so we can install. After the installation, then after that, we can use the rules. Now, currently, this rules is like identify for the inactive account more than 30 days. Then after that, become some active transaction at normal more than 150%. So this one is the rules we have been installed. Yep. We take a look. Inside for here, we have more detail for the description. We can have like, okay, what is going on? They tell me about more information. Because general for this account, if let's say the average transaction is just like $1, $2, but now currently they need to be like banging more than 500K. So that kind of things is active for these rules. So this one is the configuration. So we need to have to see what is the score one. After that, we need to put this to the team, push this blueprint to the team investment. So you have investment officer really take care. Might be they are a team to really take care for this case. Yep. For this kind of rules, is this investment officer team is take care for this case. So this one is the setting is like from the beginning or from the system setting, the system administrator, they need to, system configurator or system design for the business process person. They need to design all that and fulfill with the business need. After that, now currently we assign this one to compliance officer, so the investor officer, so the investigate officer. So the investigate officer will see, okay, Chai Peng Liang. So Chai Peng Liang need to transfer the money to money mine. So now currently have the stated is like request for the action. Now, well, what he need to be doing? Well, it's a suspicious transaction. Now it's like he want to transfer more than 500 euro. So it's like 898k euro. So for the investigator officer, he will take a look for both party. Like this one is like he need to take a look. Okay, where is coming from this person, Chai Peng Liang? Chai Peng Liang. Chai Peng Liang, okay, country is from German. Then after that, this is the banking they need to be set. So how to get this banking information? So subset, we have we have all the information across a lot of company. We get all the banking information. Then we also know what is the sending party information. So all this information is through our network. So we can have a clear view for all information. What's the bank account? Where is the bank? After that, what is going on? Then we need to be, how is the abnormal score? Yep. So after this transaction, I need to be really investigated on this case. Is it belong to my case or I assign to other person? So I need to check along. Is it in the broker resolve case or whatever? So it's all case, okay. Assigned to Andrew. So after that, okay. So now current event is assigned. So after that, I'm a manager. I can click inside and have a look because I manage all case. So I can have a look at what is going on. So this one, okay. First of all, trigger for the rules, like identify the action inactive more than the 30 days that abnormal transaction is happening. So I'm the manager, I know what's happening. Oh, then after that, this Chai Peng Liang actually is the resident of Singapore. Then this one is the email. Okay. So with the AML screen tool, actually is approval. Yeah, but for the ongoing for AML monitoring is inactive. So now currently we have a risk. So we also know about the risk. Then after that, we see all the information from the past he putting. So we take a look for this risk overview. VPN, especially just now we see maybe he's getting a German bank to transfer. Then he is using, in Singapore, he's using a VPN, go to the German bank to do a transfer. And after that, a match between the ID document and the country. Yep. So we can check all the information. After that, from here, we have the intelligence really help us to pull out the summary. So he tell you, okay, Chai Peng Liang, so it's the application from Singapore verification status and trigger for the case due and sufficient transaction period inactive. So it's like, we take a look, maybe some people is using this person, Chai Peng Liang, information really do the transaction. So this one is the summary to take a look. So we don't need to, for the case officer, he don't need to really write out the summary. So it's like intelligence is popping out and he will help him to write out. So after that, he can copy this one and create a report or create a case or put in the notes to tell, okay, what is happening for other investigator to really ongoing to keep track on this. So we drew through all the things. It's good to have. Now currently we see on the system itself what we need to do. First of all, we can generate out the report. Okay, So this one is a suspicion report we can do for different country. Maybe in Hong Kong, they also have Hong Kong format. Like currently, I have Belgian and Australia format. So I just use Australia. Austria is not Australia. Austria, sorry. Austria is doing a lot of verification for VASP. So they also have their own for this reporting suspicious transaction. So I can generate out the suspicious transaction. Now currently this suspicious transaction, I can really upload to their compliant website. So I no need to write for my own. So I just get out all the format with different country, different format I can be setting up. So after that, I just pull out, then after that submit. Because end user, I don't really ask the end user to write out a lot of things. So this is helping a company to really digital transformation, do all the process. Like this one is like what we configuration and download all the format from Austria and Belgium. So you also can enhance and putting the Hong Kong one. So on here, we also know what's the event we have been generate out the report. So all the audit step you have been recorded over here. Then what is the financial data related case, or in the same tab like previously what we have been displayed. So it's like in your case, officer, you no need to go to with a lot of multiple script. You can use single script. You can see all the information. Yep. So you can have add a note. So we can like escalate to another people. We can say this blueprint ID is what. Then after that, we provide all the information. Then I also can go for attachment though. Other than that, we also can use a tab. So easier for people to really summary based on tab. Yep. Tag is a good thing for is a title for the tag that other people they really use. Yep. So beside that, okay, we also can understand about this case. Is it a false positive? Because might be a false positive is like because our rules is too high. Maybe he do with false positive or verify for the return. So we also putting the resolution for the notes and with all the attachment, with all the tab. So we can put all the information we need to put. Then after that, we just, this one is the add the notes. Yep. The last one is we talk about the scenario for the travel rules. Because it's like, a lot of people is asking, now currently, if let's say I am doing for a VAT, so especially we not like a same like we do TT for the SWIFT. Like I do generally SWIFT banking. I can connect with the SWIFT system, then they're able to get a lot of country bank information to provide for me. So how about Sumsub? So Sumsub, what you're doing for virtual asset. So that kind of people is asking the question from here, how can I get to know that wallet address is belong to which call it virtual asset service provider, or some of the wallet address, is it a legal or not AML? So this kind of information is very hard for them to track. Even though you build your own application, you ask your direct head of IT or director of IT, they say, okay, I cannot build one change, especially we talk about the cryptocurrency that's followed by the change. So like Binance, they have Binance change. The big one is like Bitcoin, they have Bitcoin change. Ethereum, they have Ethereum change. But quite a lot of change, they need to be built out. Oh, this kind of API, this kind of configuration, they say it's very haywire. Maybe I do one with all the coding, with the testing. The faster way is 3 days. Most likely they tell you how I buying all the expert to build a lot. Yeah. So that's why we have a travel rules. We see what Sumsub is providing on that. Okay. Okay. Have a clear case on here for the travel routes itself. On the compliance solution for the Sumsub. So we are offering the travel rules. Now currently you see this ecosystem. Actually, it's like we have all the VASP provider is using our system, more than 1,700. So this 1,700 is like, I can say is help you to really test the system and proving the system is working. So they are using our platform to do all the KYC. So all the KYC information, what is this wallet address? This wallet address is open in which VASP. So everything we know already. So we are ensure this ecosystem really will help you to really get your agnostic of the protocol. Then after that, you don't need to really do your integration and manage the multiple protocol. Beside that, then we also have GTP. So GTP is built on the Binance entity. So Binance, I can say, is the largest VASP for the largest transaction they have. So whatever wallet address they have been meet before, whatever customer they have meet before, all the client information they have been verified and they have know about this client. So I think it's most likely this tool is the largest and bigger. Then some about you talk about how about travel rules protocol? Yes, we have more than 10 or 20 VASP using that. Then we also can get all the information. And this one code is from Korea. So on the Korea VASP, yes. Then after that, Signa have 30 on that. So all this one we having on our single platform solution. Then incoming is protocol 6. Yeah. So now currently people is asking, how about maybe in the future, with discovery, a new VASP is coming in the picture. So how to get all the information in the provide? Yeah, we provide a full function. You can have a VASP discovery. Then after that, after this VASP discovery, we can pull out all the information from them. Then after that, from this VASP due diligence, so you know about this wallet address, you know about this person is registered inside one of the VASP, you can identify them. Then after that, you also can do the AML check. So you also can see what is the unhost wallet confirmation, because some they say some wallet is come from DeFi. So it's like under DeFi wallet, so it's not in central exchange wallet. So that also can be identified out. After that, ending out, you also can be identify your customized compliance logic. Yep, it's good, right? So now currently you are using Subset is offering one global AML and section for the screening of the EDD, VASP discovery, and more and more and more. So it's a single platform for you really to prevent and minimize all the fragmentation, which is always a pain for us, is like the compliance, because some compliance is hitting, so you need to really take care on that. Then you need to report to the compliance officer. So compliance officer need to really report to the government body. Okay, so for the subset travel rules solution, at this moment now we also coming out with all the available SDK. So this you can imagine all the superior experience you are getting, all your customer experience for all your development. Yep, finally we are here. So please contact us for DKM. So you can scan here to really scan our DKM kit. So follow up our LinkedIn, we have a vessel of product update and tell you about all the seminar. So you unlock with that. Then after that, you also can contact the WhatsApp with us, can get all the solution provide from us. Sorry. So after that, you also can scan DKM Facebook to get all the industry solution. Then from here, this one is our DKM website. So Subset, you can verify with a single platform, one verification platform with the secure whole user journey. So after that, you can have a try on this Subset. After that, you can email to us. Thanks a lot.